Okay, we're live, Ariel. You want to put your headset on? Put your headset on right here. Check. 1, 2.
Testing 1, 2, 3.
Let me give you a little more boost on that. Go ahead again, Ariel.
Testing 1,
Yeah,
2,
put it down
3.
by your mouth a little more.
Testing 1, 2, 3. There we go.
There we go. All right.
Live.
Hello, Mike Worm. I don't have your thing. I just have you on ears. So there we go. Whew. I got a little sweat going, Ariel.
Are we live, actually?
We're live right now. So
we got 4 minutes till
we
game time.
We do. So we got to talk. Let me just double check here. Hold on.
Let me adjust these heads.
Okay, hold on. Let me make sure that we're live.
Someone had a much bigger melon than me.
No, there's some big ones out there. All right. Well, give everybody, and welcome. A little bit of a rough entry there, but what the heck, we're live. We're up in a little bit of a, you're a little loud? Okay, I can turn you down. All right, there we go. How about right there, Mike? How about right there? All right, so I'm on the deaf ears. I'm a little bit loud too, but not bad. How are you? How are yours?
I think I'm good.
You good right there?
Good.
All right. Yeah, a little bit of a rough entry tonight. We're up in the Crow's Nest here in Mahtomedi. The Zephyrs, 0-4. Ariel, hey, great to see you, Ariel Vestras.
Glad to be back here. I've been listening to you guys online, watching to you guys online. Sorry I missed the first few games here, but boy, the Wildcats have been playing well these first 4 games or so.
There hasn't been a close game, Ariel. You go down to La Crosse Central and you beat them by 17.
Mm-hmm.
And next game up, we handle New Richmond.
Yep.
Real easily.
Not easily, because New Richmond they took off to the lead, right?
They did. They were up by 11 in the first. They were up by 7 with like 6 minutes left. Was New Richmond, and River Falls ended up winning by 10.
Exactly.
So a game probably closer than that score indicated.
Exactly.
And then you go over to Hudson, you win by 30.
Right.
Who even heard of such a thing?
Not against Hudson. You know, you guys talked a lot about the rivalry, and no matter how good a team was.
Here we go. We got the on game like the Troy Aikman, Joe Buck here now.
No, we were talking about through all the years with Hudson. It didn't matter who was good and who was not so good. We've always played competitive games there. If we were a good team, Hudson always would play well against us, and vice versa. But that game, we just sort of pulled away and didn't look back.
I think it was 17-4 at one point, and it was never close.
No, it wasn't, and that's really, really uncommon. You know, you don't know if it's probably a combination of Hudson not playing so well and us playing really, really well. I would highly doubt that it's going to be a 30-point game the next time around. Right,
exactly. So let's talk a little bit about Mahtomedi. We come over here. Our first venture with a shot clock tonight. So we're going to have about a 35-second shot clock tonight, Ariel. We'll be having to watch that for the very first time. So Mahtomedi looking for their first win of the season. And, Coach Campbell said this is going to be no cakewalk.
No, not at all. Not at all. I mean, I really like coming across the border and playing against Mahtomedi. They are same size school as far as number of students. Last year they had 2 really good studs that were playing on that team. I'll pull up their names here. I wasn't ready for this, but those 2, actually one went to Wake Forest. He's a walk-on there. And then the other one went to St. Paul Concordia. And the gentleman that went to St. Paul Concordia went out for track for his first time in his high school career last year. Halfway through the season, he was the #1 ranked high jumper in the state of Minnesota.
Wow, a jumper.
And he never did that before.
A jumper. Wow, good for him. All right, let's go to the public address announcer. Kind of muffled, but we'll bring what you can. Mike Worm on the camera tonight. We got a pro up here, right? Mike Worm Productions. Rob Derry, watch yourself tonight.
Yeah, Mike's got some familiarity with the River Falls area. He did some videotaping and putting together some video around the Kinnickinnick River. Right. I think maybe I stole that from Kevin. I apologize. He's going to do that.
No, I wasn't. But I even had a little cameo role in one of Mike's videos.
Oh, you did? Well, that's what he said. He said that you were in one of them.
Yes.
Were you doing your don't throw this in the toilet?
No wipes in the pipes. No, this was more about the dams and the removal of dams and the free-flowing Kinney.
Oh, I got you.
So
Kinney.
Yes, we got to say hello to Will Johnson. He's always on first out in Punta Gorda. Rob Derry says, let's go. Anthony Hengst and Ben Klemke, welcome aboard. Here we go. Now we're going to get some starting lineups at our national anthem. I'm not sure which order. Nice job with the wind instruments from Mahtomedi High School.
Very unique. It worked.
Now your starting lineups first for your River Falls Wildcats. Here you go. Wildcats in white tonight, Mahtomedi in the blue. It's kind of like an inter-squad game.
It does look like it. First gander, I thought the blue was us.
Yeah. Eli Johnson.
And for your zephyrs, a 6-foot senior guard, number 1,
Tyler Swanson for Mahtomedi. We're just going to go back and forth. There's Preston Johnson.
Preston wasn't playing in last year's Mahtomedi game at home.
Hank Roloffs. We're just going back and forth. This is kind of unique.
Yeah.
Hayden Bottleson. Good to see Hayden back out. He clunked his head hard last game.
I was worried.
Yes.
Glad to see him back.
Willie Roloffs.
He must be brother to number 2 here.
Yeah, we got a lot of brothers on here.
Yeah, Willie's actually scoring 10.8 points per game as a freshman.
Joey Butts. He's having a nice start to his season,
He really is. He had 30 points against Hudson, right? Ben Carlson averaging 9 points a game.
For the Wildcats, a 6'3" senior wing, number 50,
Jonah Severson. And one more for Mahtomedi, the Zephyrs.
And for your zephyrs, a 6-foot senior wing, number 50,
Michael Schmidt.
3 seniors and a freshman.
Mike Worm, I like what you're doing with the camera. Nice work. Mike Worm bringing it right into your living room tonight. Kevin Westhouse along with Ariel Vestres, Mike Worm on the camera. We're up in a little bit of a crow's nest here, way in the end of the court. I guess this will work, huh, fellas?
Yep, we'll make it work. We're standing.
Standing could be worse. Got my computer on chairs and whatnot, so I have to do the timeouts and fouls over here too, so I might be bending down a few times to do that. But we're ready to go. Let's tip this thing off. Let's go. Eli Johnson, the big 6'6" junior, will be tipping off against Mahtomedi. He'll be tipping off against Hank Roloffs. Hank, he's 6'6" as well. Let's see who's got the ups here. Who can time this thing? I think with Eli's hair, he's got half an inch on him.
He's got
that puffed out.
A couple inches on weight, too.
Yeah.
He's built.
18 minutes on the clock, non-conference basketball. We're in Minnesota. There's a 35-second shot clock. Let's go. Wildcats possess. Preston Johnson breaks the timeline, and we're underway.
Man defense by the Zephyrs. Eli is trying to set up underneath.
Love it.
For the folks who don't know, didn't hear it in the beginning, there is a shot clock here. They have 35 seconds to shoot. That's an advantage for River Falls playing defense. Maybe not so much offensively, but those rebounds like that definitely help.
Preston Johnson with a miss right off the bat. Good look. Oh, nice feed
nice
down low to
move.
H-Bot. Preston Johnson to H-Bot for 2.
Really good move, really good cut. Good
That's
vision
pretty.
by Preston Johnson getting that ball to H-Bot.
That's pretty, huh? That's real nice.
Man-to-man defense. As I stated, this should be an advantage for River Falls. That's their heart and soul is their defense.
Yeah, their defense. How about Johnson again for 3? Front iron, no good. Ripped out of there by Micah Schmidt. Schmidt, no nice feed down low. Up, under, and we got a travel.
A little bit of a shuffle.
Travel on Willie Roloffs. A little bit of a travel.
He got down there pretty quickly. We need to make sure that we get back there and set up for our defense.
Hey, Jason Stroud from Virginia Beach. Jason, Sandy, and Olivia watching from Virginia Beach.
Wow.
Love to have you, Jason. Michael Dunham, go Cats. From Tucson, Arizona. We got them all over planet Earth again.
2-3 zone. They went from man-to-man to 2-3 zone. Really tough to break this one down. They'll have to take a shot from the outside. In most cases, we'll see what happens.
Really good to see Hayden Bottleson in the game tonight. He cracked his head really hard on the floor over in Hudson. So good to see him back in there. Jonah Severson kicks it out to Bottleson. He'll pull from 3. Get in there, ball. No good. And out of bounds off of the knee of Eli Johnson. And that'll go over to the Mahtomedi Zephyrs. Mahtomedi take a note. There'll be a quiz after halftime. How to spell that.
Zephyrs as well.
Yeah, right? I don't know if their logo matches the Zephyr thing, but whatever. Up, under, no good. Getting that stiff defense, Ariel, by the Wildcats.
Right. Really like that no call. He went right into Eli, who was up in the air as well.
Preston gets it to Jonah, down in the toaster. Up, under, and no good. H-Bot came rattling through there, couldn't get it. And Will Roloffs comes out of there with it for Mahtomedi. Still 2-0 here in the early going. Kick it out here to the near side. That's Tyler Swanson to Hank Roloffs.
20 seconds on that shot clock. I'm not sure if the audience can see that, but
16, 15. You have to tell them we don't have a shot clock, so 12 seconds on the shot clock. Makes it a little more interesting, doesn't it?
It does.
Pull from 3. That's no good. And they get thrown rebound, reset the shot clock. Let's do it again. Micah Schmidt kicks it out. Up, under, and fouled is Ben Carlson. First team foul on River Falls. This is where we need Debbie. I'm down here doing her job tonight.
Well, I think
back.
you may rather be doing this than doing what she's doing right now. She's watching a brand new puppy at home.
Will she be with us Friday night at home?
She may not be.
Okay, well, we'll just wing it. Yeah, well, I've figured it out thus far. Just be nice to do one less thing, but hey, we'll have you anytime you want to come out, Debbie. 2-2. Makes them both. Unlike Hudson the other night, they went like 2 for 7 to start the game on free throws.
Very tough.
Preston Johnson, triple teamed and stolen away by Tyler Swanson, then steals it back. Preston Johnson tries to find baseline. He's cut off there. Jonas Severson back to Preston. Boy, heavy coverage here. Little body. Who brought the weasel sack? Our first nickel dime foul right there. Little body. That was a foul. No doubt about it. Get it in. He does. Oh, nice. Up, under, and good for Jonah Severson. Nice inbound play there. Jonah goes up strong. A little kiss off the backboard. And 4-2 here with 14:42 to go. A three-point far corner pocket. No good. Eli Johnson tries to come out of there with it and does.
Good matchup down there.
Joey Butts gives it up to Preston. Up, under, no good. Jonah. Boy, Jonah, get him on the whiteboard for player of the game early. Joey Butts.
There you go.
Splash! Shot. Joey Butts for 3. 7-2.
That was interesting. The Mahtomedi coach hollered out 2-3, and it was a man-to-man.
Tyler, you got a screen!
Hey, our on-court mic's working. The coach is right in front of it over
That's
there
how
for
I heard
Mahtomedi.
that.
Push it up, H-Bot. Nice feed, and we got a travel on Hayden Bottleson. Pretty nice job right there of Ben Carlson holding his position.
Very much so. And I like the fact that they called travel versus a foul, because it easily could have been a foul. He ran right into the defender.
Right, little shuffle, they said.
A little substitution happening right now on the Mahtomedi side. Number 2.
Hank Roloffs.
Roloffs came off the floor.
And who went in? Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4 only. Oh, there's 5 inbounding. I think that's Ethan Felling came in the game, number 3. Ethan has the ball right now. Schmidt gives it up to Roloffs. Up, under, and good. 7-4. Preston Johnson down to Jonah. And stolen away by some quick hands of Ben Carlson. Up, under, in and out, no good. Good scrum for it, and the Wildcats come out of there with it. They missed the layup. And then stolen away, a little sloppy. Back up, under, no good. And third chance, still no good. And now we finally have a foul on the floor. That's probably going to be on Jonah.
It looked like it was on Jonah. A little struggle for the ball.
Wow, they missed 3 from 2 feet.
Yeah, Zephyrs are having a difficult time putting that ball away.
turn that down a little bit on the court. But plenty loud down there. Yeah, Mahtomedi had 3 really good chances, just couldn't finish, and then ended up finally getting the foul.
Brody Gretz is on the floor as well right now. H-Bot took a seat.
Boy, the Gretzes had a real nice game the other day.
Cody Olson's on the floor too, number 11.
That was really strange. He inbounded that, hit the bottom of the backboard, then the bottom of the rim, off the Mahtomedi's chest and out of bounds, like Plinko. Jonah. Gretz for 3. That's long.
That's our ball.
Oh, no. They said Jonah was up over the top and hit that. Neither team shooting the lights out here early, are they?
No, not at all. It's for the River Falls, playing offense is a little bit different because they're very, very methodical offensively to try to find that cutter, try to find that open shot. Here they have to be very conscious of that shot clock. So their timing is a little off. They need to just sort of settle in and understand how this game is going to be played here with the 35-second clock. Very different. It's fun to watch, though. It's
different. A little more urgency. Kick it out. Far side they go. That's Willie Roloffs trying to get down into the lane.
Oh, that's a
he
travel.
Traveled. He hopped. Little bunny hop there.
Oh.
No call. Hop, hop, hop.
9 seconds on the shot clock. We got
Ethan Felling guarded up top. Little clear out for Ethan down low and fouled on his way to the hoop. He's going to go to the line and shoot 2.
Right,
Yes, Ethan Felling.
Ethan had a little bit of a they sort of spread it out to have Preston guarding Ethan out there all by himself, so it'll be interesting to see if they try to do that again. He got around him pretty quickly.
First one's up, and it is good. 7-5 in the early going. 12:25 to go. And half number 1. Kevin Westhouse, Ariel Avestres, Mike Worm bringing you the action tonight. The second one is up and good as well. Joey Butts looking to get in the scoring column yet.
Cody Olson trying to shore up underneath the hoop.
Look at him bumping down there, Cody Olson. Jonas Severson, he's a big unit too. Look out, here comes Jonah. Preston has matured this year, hasn't he? Smooth.
He really has. He's always had a really good game, but he's really stepped it up.
Brody Gretz got caught at the baseline down there and threw it away. Mahtomedi looking to take the lead here. Good defense on the far side by Brody Gretz. And that scrum on the floor. And Gretz comes out of there with it. 3 white shirts on the ground. They come out of there with it. Gretz gives it to Preston Johnson. Preston, far side to Joey. He'll pull from 3. Far corner. No good.
Jonah, way to rush that man.
Great anticipation. How about Preston Johnson again for 3? Boy, I think that felt really good off his fingers. I think he thought he was going to make that just off the back iron. And now we got a jump ball situation. This one's going to go to Mahtomedi.
It's interesting. So that shot, I believe it was Preston that shot, that three-pointer. It actually hit the band up on top. It was obvious that it hit that band up on top above the hoop, and they didn't call that.
Right.
Cody Olson, nice defense.
Cody just knocks that out of bounds. $11 minutes to go. In half 1, 7-6. Not really a shooting clinic up until this point.
They're talking about the shooting clock at this point. It's got 20 seconds on there right now.
So, Mike, when you go in tight, it gets dark over there. I don't know why that is. Yeah, I'd maybe go there. It's better. I don't know.
Better go wide.
Yeah, maybe stay a little wider. I don't know. I don't know what the conference is over there. Let's turn it up, see if we can hear.
Yeah, they're trying to figure out how much time is going to be on the shooting clock, because now it's down to 15. It was at 20 when they first started talking. Wonder how they determine that. Is they can't do, unless we did the replay, we could do the replay for them and show them.
Nate Sherman says boxing 1 on Joe. Boy, this is like NFL football right now. I'm gonna go into my Troy Aikman. We could have had this figured out in 8 seconds. What are they doing? 5 minutes later.
They're going to New York.
Yeah.
New York, you can take this.
Yeah, Troy Aikman did not want to be there last night in that Monday Night Football game. He was on the refs. He was on the teams.
Now it's 25-second clock. It went from 20, 15 to 25.
I guess we're good. It's first year of this clock in Minnesota, coming to a neighborhood near you, most likely Wisconsin at some point, I would guess. And another foul. That one's going to be on Cody Olson. Fourth team foul. Am I up to speed on that?
It is. Mahtomedi at 5 fouls. Oh, excuse me, 1 foul. We're at 4.
Seven. Mike, someone commented online, maybe a little tight down on that end. Maybe get the top of the backboard in there.
Right.
There you go, right there. Shoot, and what do we got? Shot clock violation, huh?
First one.
First one, shot clock violation.
Also, too, with a wider view of the court, you don't have to move quite as much. So.
Yeah, maybe. I hate suggesting too much to the pro over here. I'm just reading the comments, Mike. The Legion of Loyal listeners will help us out.
Back to the zone. It's actually a 3-2 zone. 3 up on top. It looks like 2 on the bottom. A little bit different look than we've seen before in the past.
Braden Gretz in the game. To his brother, Brody Gretz. Out to Braden. Tries to get it down low to H-Bot. Up under, fouled, and he'll go to the line for 2.
That was a really good find by Mr. Gretz there.
H-Bot. See if we can get off to 7. It's been a while. Not now.
Eli Johnson back in the game.
Bottleson up, and second one is good. 8-7. River Falls with 9:55 to go here in half one. Both these teams kind of feeling each other out. Mahtomedi in the dark blue, River Falls in the white tonight.
Oh.
That's a nickel dimer there on Braden Gretz. Boy, barely touched him. And they got him with a little reach-in foul. Fifth team foul.
Cut hard, Willie! Cut hard, Willie!
20 seconds, 19 on the shot clock. Long 3 chance. Neck ball, no good. Almost stuck right in there. Nice dribble drive, spin down the lane. Rebound Mahtomedi, put back, good. Timeout on the floor by Coach Zach Campbell. And to go down here and a little discombobulated, Ariel. What do you see?
It's a little bit. Every play matters here. So taking a time off is not a really good idea. And that we lost a little bit on that one as far as rebound. Eli thought he was going to get the ball, and we got out hustled to the ball, and that's why Zach Campbell called that timeout.
Let's try to unjinx this thing. Good 15-second commercial.
Community banking is about giving back to the communities we serve. It's about focusing on needs and making decisions to better businesses and families in the area. It gives an opportunity for employees to live, work, and play local. We are your community
Preston
bank.
Johnson back in the game.
Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls.
Oh, that's our ball. I wasn't aware of that. Back to zone defense. Except they're facing up on Joey for the three-point shot, so
Tipped out of bounds. Good active hands there by Mark Groff. No, that wasn't. It was 30 that knocked it out of bounds. My bad. Micah Schmidt knocked it out of bounds. H-Bot gets it into Preston Johnson. Preston down into the lane. Joey Butts from the far corner.
there you go.
3 more for Joey Butts. A second one that Joey's hit from that corner.
Exactly, yeah. They just gave him a little bit of a window, and he took advantage of it. Very quick release.
He's feeling it over there. Good feed by Preston Johnson. Fade away, 8-footer. Little off balance, no good.
Nice rebound, Eli Johnson.
That was Willie Roloffs. Tried to make that shot and came up short. Good active ball movement here. Joey Butts with it. Needs some help. H-Bot. Off the fingertips of Eli Johnson. Preston Johnson recovers. Braden Gretz now.
15 seconds on the shot clock.
Look out, that's upstairs. Preston, he'll pull from 3. That looks good. And just a little long.
Put it up there, Eli.
Eli, get back up under there. Use your strength.
There you
go. You're coaching from right here, Ariel. Yeah, he had the size, right?
He
said
did.
just back it up a little bit and then up for 2.
To his credit, he was looking for an open body out there, but he just took advantage of his body underneath the hoop and strengthened that up.
Crossover dribble, Michael Schmidt up under, no good. 2 white shirts there, the River Falls Wildcats, and they come out of there with it. Joey Butts, heat check. He's hot. 9 points now for Joey Butts and a timeout for Mahtomedi. Yeah, they come out of that timeout, and Joey Butts with 2 3-pointers and
Eli with the 2-pointer.
2-pointer, so yeah, nice timeout for River Falls. I don't know what he said to him, but it's lit a fire. So let's talk a little bit about Mahtomedi, who they played this season. We have a little bit of that information,
Yeah,
I
they
believe.
played. We had a common opponent in Hudson. You had mentioned that earlier today. And they played them, and let me see here if I can pick up the points here. So they caught me by surprise. 53-47, they lost to Hudson. Lost to St. Anthony, 64-36. Chisago Lakes, that was a close barn burner, 88-84. And then Amanzu, 52-49. Last year they made it, I think, to the semifinals for the Minnesota State Championship, the Section 4 AAA Championship to Totino Grace, 77-46. As I stated, they had 2 major studs on their team last year. They were Will Underwood and Owen Carlson. Will Underwood is the one who was a walk-on at Division I Wake Forest, and Owen Carlson, he is at Concordia St. Paul. He, as I shared earlier before the game start, he never ran track in his life, but he decided to go for the high jump last spring. He's 6'3". He jumped 6 foot 8.5 inches.
Wow.
Can you imagine that?
No.
Can you imagine jumping 5 inches over your height? I can't even imagine jumping 4 feet.
I can't jump over the sports section of the River Falls Journal.
Ooh, that was a good one. That's a good one. Turnaround, nice turnaround, fade away.
Fade away, good. Roll off
By
for
Willie
2.
Roloffs.
Hey, to give a couple shout outs here. Hey, Michael Tiffany's watching live from Nassau, Bahamas.
Oh, wow.
Michael Tiffany. John Gretz, he says, thanks for bringing us to us and saving us a drive to Minnesota.
They gave him Joy looked down at the bench, the Zephyr bench. Somebody must have said something to him.
1911, River Falls.
One ref overruled the other one as far as whose ball that was. So great defense by Preston Johnson. He tipped the ball, one off a Zephyr player, and it's River Falls ball.
They conferenced and said, yeah, River Falls. Preston Johnson looking to get down the lane off the glass. Nice strong move there by Preston Johnson for 2.
He split 2 defenders. It didn't look like there was any room to do that. He did it and still laid that ball up.
Hey, you might have looked away for a minute. Wildcats up by 10.
Crazy.
Isn't it? Just like that. It was 7-7 a minute ago. Kick it out here to the near side. Now a 3-point chance. Back iron, no good. Pulled out of there by Jonah Severson. That was Tyler Swanson trying to pump in one from 3. Joey Butts has had the hot hand tonight. He'll try it again. Why not? His 4th 3-pointer.
They're no longer doing they did not do the boxing one there. They left him alone. Not a good idea. He's got 15 points already in this first half. 6 minutes left.
God, it's good to have you up here, Ariel.
Yeah.
It's good to have you.
Thank you. Glad to be back. Listen to you guys intently while I couldn't be here, but
up under, no good.
Right
Eli Johnson with a wipe and pulls it out of there. Here come the Wildcats on a little bit of a run here late in half 1. Head coach Zach Campbell coaching him up. Go ahead.
And now the boxing one back on Joey. Whoops. A little bit of a miscue there.
That looked like an Aaron Rodgers pass into the corner of the end zone with nobody looking.
Had 2 defenders. We had 2 River Falls Wildcats players right there, so it was easy to defend that play.
Gretz with nice defense. Good ball movement by Mahtomedi. They get it down low. And that's going to be on Eli Johnson. Sixth team foul now, Ariel.
One more for the bonus. Only 2 fouls on Mahtomedi.
That one's no good. Hayden Bottleson back in the game for Eli Johnson, who will get a blow. Yeah, Rob Derry said Joey's heating up. He is heating up. He got the 4 threes. Second one is good. Wildcats have them doubled up with just over 5 minutes to go here in half 1. 24-12. Oh, nice dish. Oh, and can't complete it. Boy, that was a great feed by
nice.
Jonas Severson.
Yeah.
Joey Butts couldn't make the layup.
Really nice look.
Good head fake, 3-point chance. That's no good. Still bouncing around, and
Nice
Jonah gets a rebound. Bottleson moves it up to Preston Johnson and Joey Butts. He says, I'll try one from 3. I can't make the layup, but I'll make the 3. His 5th 3 of the game.
For 18 points and a half already.
Woo, baby. Wildcats starting to pull away a bit here with just about 4.5 minutes to go in half 1. Pull up 15-footer, no good. And a fadeaway 15-footer, no good. Preston Johnson pushes it forward quickly. Get it down to Jonah Severson. Jonah, nice kick out.
Nice look.
H-bot, no good. Real nice look. Jonah's playing well.
I've been very impressed with his game this season. He's really stepped it up to another level.
He's matured as a basketball player, hasn't he?
He really has. He's really good at finding the open player and really good at getting that ball to him in that shooting position.
Maybe just a little more under control this year, maybe. I don't know. I can try to think how I can describe it. But, you know, he's tough to turn off the football mode.
Yep.
But just a little more under control, maybe. And he's, you know, really dishing the ball nicely, getting good position underneath the hoop, and chipping in at 6 to 8 a game.
It's a good point that you bring up. He's a running back.
Right.
Probably basketball is his number 2 sport, but
Go ahead.
he's one of those players that, you love to have him on there for his toughness. Look at his body.
Right there.
He puts people out right underneath the basketball hoop. notwithstanding the fact that Eli Johnson's a football player, Preston Johnson's a football player, Joey Butts is an outstanding soccer player. So,
yeah, that was an excellent example of that down there on that rebound for Jonah, right? He got his hips into that thing, and it just
cleared it right
cleared
out.
it right out.
See if we can sneak in this out-of-bounds play here.
H-Bot, he'll try it from 3. No, that was right on line, just a little bit long. Little out of control runner in the lane. Good rebound there by Willie Roloffs. Now they'll pull from 3 again. No good. And what do we have? On the end line maybe, or is that a foul?
A foul on number 24.
Thank you.
Charlie Thien. That's only their 3rd foul
Of the half.
Of the half. Only 50 minutes in, it's only their 3rd foul. We're at 7, so they'll be at the bonus for any fouls going in.
How about Gretz for 3? In and out, no good.
Preston Johnson, what a
Put
rebound.
back, nice job. Preston Johnson with a putback.
He was in amongst the trees. He was right in the middle of 2 of the Zephyr players, and he came down with the ball and put it right back up. Outstanding play.
29-12. Wildcats took that timeout about 6 minutes ago, and since then it's been all Wildcats.
15 seconds.
13-12 to go on the shot clock. Crossover dribble.
Well, that looked like a little carry there, didn't it?
Well, a lot of junk going on. Up, under. Pretty strong move right there by Ethan Felling. Jonah, far side. Gratz! No good.
Jonah.
With a rebound.
Oh, what a rebound.
Strong. Brody Gretz, baseline.
Come on, Jonah.
Kicks Jonah. He says, I want to get in the action. Up, under, and
There you
fouled.
go.
He's going to go to the line for 2. Yeah, Jonah's having a nice game, isn't he?
He really is. Every game of this season so far, I've been very impressed with his game.
I'm going to reach down here for a sip of water. Look at this thing on the wall right here. It's a Led Zephyr. Like Led Zeppelin, Led Zephyr.
That's cool.
good, yeah.
I like that.
We'll have Mike show that in a minute right here. This Led Zephyr. Yeah, we can show that. Look at that, Led Zephyr. Second one is no good. That's kind of cool. Missed the second, 30-14. Wildcats. Michael Berry with the rock now for the Zephyrs. Gives it up to Ben Carlson. Berry's got it back again. Good defense by River Falls. Shot clock at 6. And stolen away. Poked out of there, and here comes Preston Johnson. He's going to slow it up. $1:35 to go. Johnson's going to pull from 3. In and out, no good. He's been right around it this game, just can't get it to drop. Thought about 3. Preston Johnson, very much under control. And we're going to have a reach-in foul. I think that one might be on Ben Carlson. Yes, it is. Team's 5th now. Preston Johnson will inbound the ball here on their own end. Joey Butts gets it on the inbound, gives it out to Gretz, down to Jonah, and a reach-in foul on 22. That's Sam Thien.
Fouls have quickly come to about even now with the Zephyrs who was 6 and the Wildcats at 7.
Next one, they'll go to the line here with $1:10 to go until the half. Jonah. Nowhere to go. Kick it out to Preston Johnson. Preston thinking about it to H-Bot, Joey Butts. He almost shot the three, put it back in the holster.
Back in his own defense.
Oh, nice. Really
did you
pretty.
see what happened there? He got the ball. His back was to the hoop, and he put it up, still with his head away, facing away
with
from the hoop.
With a little bit of English on that ball, too, to grab the backboard and then spin in. Very, very nice by Joey Butts. Joey's having a nice half.
Yeah.
20 for Butts. $32-16. Yeah, 20 and a half's nice.
Yeah, not bad
for Joey.
So here's a case where the shot clock and the time clock are just about even, so we can hold it for the last shot and not have to worry about the shot clock. 4 seconds.
Preston, nice feed to H-Bot. Underneath, up, under, and count it. Oh, pretty.
How outstanding was that? That was a situation where Preston actually had a wide open 8-10-foot shot, but he saw H-Bot underneath the hoop by himself. Last second shot, put her in for two. 34-16 at half.
Pretty. So what'd you have there in the first half, Ariel?
First half was pretty incredible. It was a little tough in the beginning. I think the shot clock had a little bit of an effect on the Wildcats in the sense of they realized that they had to shoot the ball within 35 seconds. So they, unlike their normal offensive sequences in Wisconsin, where they could take their time and being very methodical and trying to find the right shot, they were looking for their shot a little bit earlier. It took them a while, but they finally got it. Very impressed with our drives going into the hoop and finding the wide open three-pointers out there. Joey Butts just had a rain day out there. 20 points in this first half was pretty incredible, and majority of those points were three-pointers as well. The thing that you see with the Mahtomedi Zephyrs and when they play their offense is that they're very intent on driving to the hoop because it's that 35-second aspect of it. They understand that, but they try to do that when they have difficulty getting it into the hoop, though, because River Falls plays such good defense. It's tough for them that their shot percentage as far as making shots is probably pretty low without really seeing the numbers and percentages going on.
I would say they're shooting about 24%.
Give or take
5%, right? I mean, somewhere down there.
Right.
It's less than 50. It's more than 10.
This is a really good opportunity for River Falls, and playing in Minnesota, with this type of situation with a 35-second clock, is they know that they can lock down offenses with their defense, but it makes them get that ball around the court a little bit faster as far as passing the ball, getting on with those passes, making sure that they get that pass in the shooting position for the shooter that's out there, and they've done a really good job here in this first half.
I want to talk a little bit more about River Falls defense and why it's so effective. We alluded to it a couple times, but you got some strong bodies.
Very strong bodies.
Eli Johnson and Jonas Severson. Those two guys, they're not overly tall. I mean, 6'6", I guess, is Eli, but Jonas not 6'2" or 6'3". Mm-hmm. But those guys play much bigger just because they're so strong underneath the hoop.
They really do, and much has been said about the way we play defense, intensity, right? One of the things that I've been very, very impressed with this year, I saw this at the end of the year last year, but if you watch our steals, the steals are happening not because of the defense. It's actually in part because the defense that's being played on the guy that has the ball, but the awareness of the other teammates to see where that ball is. Many of the steals are because of they're getting their hands in the passing lane when the pass is going out there, or they're digging down, just reaching out there as a secondary defender and knocking that ball out and running down the court.
Right. No, it's good to see. I think their team they have some good offensive players, but I think the team kind of is going to revolve around their defense.
It always has. That's their moniker, is their defense, but to your point, they do have some offensive players this year.
I don't want to get too far out in front of my skis here, but Friday night, a big matchup coming to River Falls, Eau Claire Memorial. So we learned today that River Falls is now ranked 7th in the state in D2, and Memorial is 9 in the state.
Oh, Division I, though.
D1.
Yeah, Eau Claire Memorial's Division I. They're about, I think, maybe 800 students greater than we are as far as number of size, but they're playing really, really well. It'll be interesting because they've got some really, really good players, some big guys, too. I think one of their players, I can't remember his name off the top of my head, he's one of their big guys underneath. He's actually a soccer player, so he moves really well. So that'll be a good matchup for Eli Johnson going into River Falls, and that's a good point. River Falls, this is our 4th game on the road.
On the road.
We've not
Played
played
a
a
home
home game
game,
yet.
yeah.
This will be our first home game, so it'll be really great for the players. But just think, they played 4 games on the road. If this game goes the way we think it's going to go, they'll be 4-0 on the road to start the season.
That's really good. And coming up against, then it'll be a really good setup for Friday night hosting Eau Claire Memorial in a huge Big Rivers Conference game. Those are conference type implications, even though it's early in the season, I believe.
Absolutely. Eau Claire Memorial is going to try to share, do their show us what they've got. By the same token, we're going to do it, but it will be a fun game. All those Big River Conference games are a lot of fun.
They're
but
always
this one,
fun.
It's teed up really well. Number 9 in Division 1 and number 7 in Division 2. This should be a good time.
So in the coaches show, I was asking the kids that were up there that day who their biggest rivalry was, and Preston Johnson says, "I hate Memorial." I'm like, "Oh, you got some locker room wall hanging material." So
I wonder if he played against, maybe he plays against. There's a Jesperson boy that's who's I think their leading scorer, and I think Preston and he are the same class as juniors this year. So. Maybe that's where it's coming from, but maybe there's some off-season games that are being played there as well. But
those guys, and there's, in that, those community of basketball players is probably pretty closely knit. Those guys know each other and whatnot. But some bad blood between Memorial and River Falls, I guess. Anyway, so we'll have that for you 7:15 Friday nights from our home gym in River Falls. I can't wait to do one from home.
From the Cat's Den.
Yeah, you drive down over to Mahtomedi. I have not been in this gym, and I'm driving over going, I have no idea where the outlets are, where I'm going to sit, if I can get on the internet. It's just an absolute mystery. So this isn't too bad, though.
Not bad. When you first said that we were going to be standing the whole game, I was like, oh, no. Can we grab some chairs? Yeah. But we're in a position, people, you can't see this, but if we did have chairs, we'd be looking through bars like we're in a jail. So,
right. I was thinking, as compared to Rice Lake, this is about 4 times bigger than Rice Lake's Crow Nest, right?
It is.
Because theirs would be like this little piece here. So, it's not too bad up here. Hopefully your folks at home are enjoying the game. Why don't we take a little break here, and we'll come back in about 3 minutes. I think I got to play my Wipes in the Pipes video. Here you go.
There you go.
Hi, I'm Kevin Westhouse, your utility director. I'm here today to talk to you about WNTF. What not to flush. Because wipes clog pipes. Many of these items say flushable right on the container. Don't let that confuse you. So-called flushable products like these, in this container, in this cute container, in this beautiful 3-pack, you start flushing these down your toilet, you will get what is called a worldwide phenomenon, a fatberg. Fatbergs clog pipes. Other things you shouldn't be flushing down your toilet: fruit peelings, bleach, feminine products, oil or any oily substances, pills, partner products, cotton balls, and of course, Goldie the goldfish. All this talk about toilets and sewers has suddenly given me a bit of a nervous tummy. Remember, wipes clog pipes. Toilet paper only, please. All right, yeah, we will. Hey, we got Wildcat trivia. Ariel springs it on me. For those of you who hung around here at halftime, we got some Wildcat trivia. Let me go here. We're playing for right here, Wildcat trivia. One of these Tarnation Tavern Charlie Cat chicken sandwiches. Look how good that thing looks right there. So the winner, we'll figure out who the winner is. You can win by chiming in our chat section or texting Ariel or I. And Ariel, what do we got for Wildcat trivia tonight? Take it away.
There you go. As many of you recall, in the 2021 playoffs, Zach Johnson scored a legendary three-pointer to put the Wildcats ahead of the De Beer Redbirds 53-52 with 18 seconds to go. Those are the last points scored, and we went to go to state after that. Who was the Wildcat that scored the points to get us to 50 points, and how did he score them, i.e. was it a 2-pointer, 3-pointer, etc.? Again, who was the player that scored the points to get us to 50 before Zach's 3-pointer, and how did he score them? Was it a 3-pointer, 2-pointer, or what?
That's good. Playing for a Charlie Cat chicken sandwich down there at Tarnation Tavern. Who scored the points to get us to 50 before Zach's 3-pointer that led us to the state tournament that fine early spring day? Somebody has to go back in the files on that. Who was it? Who scored the 50?
You know who that is?
Okay, yeah, I do. I got it.
John Gretz.
He says, Nate says Liam.
Nope, it was JT.
So you got it, John Gretz?
John got it right away.
Oh,
No. He said a 3-pointer. It wasn't a 3-pointer. JT Doherty 3-pointer. Wasn't that? How'd he score him?
Okay, so you're so close. Liam free throw is what Nate says.
Nate says free throw?
Liam, he says Liam Doherty, though.
Oh, my God. It was a free throw. It was 2 free throws.
So wrong name, right action. So you two combine up and then get that. You guys are right around it, like so close.
Follow flood, JT.
Nate says nope, it was Liam.
Was it Liam 2 free throws?
Yeah. So
I'll give it to you. Nate.
Nate seems pretty sure about that. So Nate Sherman, you get yourself a chicken sandwich down there at Tarnation Tavern. I'll let Fred Barr know you were the winner of Wildcat Trivia. He'll get your name up there by the register. We'll do it small town style. You say, I'm Nate Sherman. I won Wildcat Trivia. They'll have you down. They'll cross you off with the number 2 lead pencil and get you your chicken sandwich. There you go.
Actually won a Tarnation Tavern chicken sandwich during the volleyball season. I haven't cashed that one in yet.
Yeah, they got that going pretty good down there. All right, here we go. Thanks for playing along. Nate says, I'm sure it was Liam.
I watched the video this afternoon. I thought it was JT, but I'm probably wrong, Shane. Mr. Sherman.
Yeah, Nate.
Nate.
All right, here we go. Second half of basketball. We turn up the court, Mike. We'll bring this right into your living room. Here we go. I got to change the halves. So you talk here a second while I change the halves. Let me get this to second half. All right, second half. We're set up. We're ready to go. Foul on the Wildcats. All right, I'm dialed in. Let's go. First one is good. 34-17. Second one is no good. Joey Butts with the rebound. We're starting a whiteboard for Swinging Bridge Baller of the Game. Joey Butts has got to be on top of that whiteboard right now with 20 points. H-Bot was aggressive on that, but his elbow was on the out-of-bounds line. Real good look here from Mike Worm working the camera. Nice job, Mike, bringing that right into the living room right there. Good work. Got a good look at that. Oh, yeah. H-Bot with the rock. Bottleson down to Eli Johnson. Back to H-Bot, Preston Johnson. Shot clock at 10, now at 9, 8. Preston Johnson, baseline. Kick it out, got to shoot it here. Eli, he does for 3. No good. Rebound, H-Bot. Little baby runner down in the toaster, no good. And Mahtomedi comes out of there with it. So we got to report on this end, pull out just a little bit more when you get down here on this end. There you go. Up, under, and we got a blocking foul. Blocking foul on Preston.
Yes, it was. He's smiling.
His first, team second. 34-18. Rob Darius says Joey could go sit the rest of the game and get the baller tonight with 20. You guys having a nice game. Next closest is 5 points, H-Bot.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why he's standing out. Bottleson all the way across to Preston Johnson up top.
Go get it, Ethan. That's you, Ethan.
Severson back up to Preston. Tipped out of bounds, and that will stick with the Wildcats with 8 seconds on the shot clock.
Now, do we have an out-of-bounds 8-second play?
I'm thinking we do. Got a few three-point shooters. We can crank one up from here. Preston's got it. We'll try to take it down there. Pull up 10-footer. Good. Nice soft touch there. That was a shooter's touch there, wasn't it?
Bounce off the right hand of the rim, off the backboard, into the hoop.
Soft. 3-point chance. Neck ball, no good. We got a foul.
Call a foul on H-Bot. He was trying to clear out. The player was on his back.
He's not happy about that at all. You
Coach,
folks saw that at home.
Coach Campbell's not happy with that one either. He had position on that ball.
What'd you guys see at home on that?
It's a rarity that you see something like that called. As a matter of fact, I don't know if I've ever seen that called.
H-Bot was palms up. Like what?
Palms up. The player was on his back.
Yeah. Tyler Swanson tries to find the baseline. He's cut off by Eli Johnson. Good ball action here by Mahtomedi. Joey Butts pressing out up top, and now they throw it away. Unforced error. Back over to the Wildcats. Kevin Westhouse, Ariel Avestras, and Mike Worm bringing you the game tonight.
So still have the box and one on Joey. What that means is that they're playing the zone defense with the 4 players, and 1 player is playing just face up to Joey, rarely even looking at to where the ball is.
Preston for 3. Count it!
Smooth.
Nothing but the bottom of the net for Preston Johnson.
That was a perfect example. He received that ball in the shooting pocket to be able to take that shot with no hesitation whatsoever.
He's been right around it tonight and finally found it. Preston's got it again, far side, all the way across, skip pass. Eli, nice dish to Jonah Severson. Eli Johnson to Jonah.
Really nice drive by Eli. He went into the, what we call it, the toaster, and they all had to pay attention to him, and Jonah was right there to take that ball and put her up for 2.
So open, nice feed, nice look. Pull up 15-footer, baseline, good.
That was a really nice shot by Mr. Roloff.
Willie Roloff.
Willie Roloff, the rim.
Rolled in, Roloffs. Johnson, heat check. Count it, 3 more for Preston Johnson.
Another perfect example of Jonah Severson getting that ball to Preston right in that pocket to take that shot. Really nice basketball we're seeing here tonight.
3-point chance, no good. Scrum on the floor, good hustle.
Oh,
they kick it out.
Eli.
How about Joey Butts for 3 more? No good. Nice job. Cody Olson getting the rebound.
Oh, go up there, Cody.
Cody says, I'll try it. Partially blocked on the way up, doesn't make the hoop. Up, under, and foul on Eli Johnson.
It's Eli's 3rd foul. 13 minutes left in the game.
fourth team.
Brody Gretz in the game.
The Gretz brothers got a lot of time in Hudson.
I saw that. Good to see.
That was lack of concentration right there.
Got full court pressure, man-to-man full court pressure.
4-point swing right there. Cody Olson with the rock. Out to Preston Johnson up top. Gretz has it now. That's a Brody Gretz who will kick it out here to Preston Johnson. H-bot.
3 seconds. 2.
Got to shoot it off the rim. They
Got
get
the
a
rebound. Put it right back up, H-bot. Right back up, buddy. There you go.
And fouled. Really nice job, Hayden Bottleson.
We've had a number of offensive rebounds. We're getting really, really good position. Again, that's a hustle play as well, but position begins to play with that. Really good to see.
Just the first team foul in the second half here for Mahtomedi.
Braden Gretz getting ready to get in the game, I believe.
H-bot makes the first.
Nope, that isn't Braden.
Mark over there.
Makes them both. 22-point lead for the Wildcats.
Jacob Hansen coming into the game. Spelling
Boy,
H-bot.
He had a nice game over in Hudson as well, did Jacob Hansen. Three-point chance, no good. Good position
Cody Olson.
by Cody Olson. Preston Johnson. Fouled. And Hansen's going to the line. Gets in the game, is going to go to the line for a pair.
Foul on Ethan Felling. That's his first of the game. Truthfully, I thought that was mostly all ball, if not all ball.
Jacob Hansen in the scoring column again. He was one of our ballers of the game over there in Hudson.
Didn't take him long to get on the board.
Not at all. Preston Johnson takes a rest.
Braden Gretz in the game, number 2.
Makes one of two. And Gretz had it, then stolen away by Sam Thien. Nice spin move.
No. That's jump ball. There you go.
That's an excellent call.
Oh,
You were all over that like a pack of dogs on a three-legged cat. You saw that coming the whole way.
I was worried.
You were
going
to jump off this railing and onto the floor, Ariel. Jump ball, but that will stick with the Zephyrs of Mahtomedi.
And
that was a great block.
You would believe how far up we are.
That's
too.
about 20 feet. You would have broke a leg. Joey Butts to the rack. 2 more.
First 2 points at the half.
Yeah, you would have had it like it'd been like John Wilkes Booth coming on there. Pull up 3, knuckleball, and we got a little push underneath the hoop. They're going to call that one, I think, on Sam Thien. Correct me if I'm wrong.
I think so, number 22.
Yeah.
Third foul of the game for the Zephyrs.
Of the half, yes.
River Falls at 4.
We got that up to date here for the folks at home. Brody Gretz bring it up, gives it to his brother, Braden Gretz. Jacob Hansen all the way across. Gretz tries to get it down to Cody Olson. Pretty unselfish, and then tipped out of bounds. Or was not tipped out of bounds, just thrown away. And that'll be back over to Mahtomedi. Mahtomedi Zephyrs. They have about the same colors as River Falls, so they're just in the darks tonight. Little runner in the lane, one-handed 7-foot baby hook, no good. Working hard, Joey Butts almost got a foul. Nice steal by Gretz. Brody Gretz with a nice steal. Gives it Cody Olson, up under, no good. Cody was right there, just couldn't get it to go. Pushing it up on the far side. Gretz with a little body, and that's going to be a foul on Brody Gretz. Fifth. Spin move down the lane and loose ball. Who going to call that on?
How did you call that foul? Is it on us?
No, I think they called it on theme 22 for Mahtomedi. I don't know. That was just a scrum right there.
Right, that would have been good with no call, and whoever gets the ball gets the ball.
Right. Hey, there's a couple other events going on River Falls Sports Broadcasting Network tonight. So we have Fusion Hockey and then girls basketball at Rice Lakes. If you want to put the scores in the live chat, we'll take that. I don't have a second to go look, but I'm curious. How are the girls doing in Rice Lake, and how are the Fusion doing over at the Wildcat Center? 3-point chance for Gretz. A little long. And pulled out of there by Micah Schmidt for the Zephyrs. Up, under, and good. Micah Schmidt with a bucket. Bottleson, he'll pull from 3, in and out. Spit that right out of the clown's mouth. Rim didn't want it. It was down deep, too. And then an unforced error thrown away back to the Wildcats with 9:07 to go. 49-26. The game was close for a while, Ariel, and then...
It really was. I think a lot of that, again, was River Falls trying to find their feet with this 35-second shooting clock.
Yeah. They have their sea legs. We got a push on Mahtomedi.
If you see Eli, if Eli's being pushed and he actually moves, it's probably a foul. That dude's big. He's strong.
He's a big unit. He's tough to move around. Jacob Hansen coming out of the game. Who snuck in there? Jonah maybe came back in? That must have been it, huh? Jonah came in for Jacob Hansen, I think.
So?
H-Bot tries to get that down low, and we got a foul. That one is going to be on Willie Roloffs of the Zephyrs.
Yeah, good positioning by Eli, making sure that if anyone was going to get the ball, he was, and the reach over created the foul.
Get in there, Willie! Get in the mix!
That's the head coach for Mahtomedi.
You got him hooked up.
He's right next to the mic.
There's Eli again. Put it right up.
He's strong. He's big. He's good. He's Eli Johnson.
That's really good. Zephyr coach wanted a foul on Eli, but that was just a really good basketball move.
They're going to foul away from the ball. Little body checking out top, and they're going to get that on Eli. That's a nickel dime. I got 15 cents in the weasel sack tonight. We're on our way to a Dairy Queen ice cream cone.
Nice out-of-bounds play.
That's a tough bucket. Jonah up under, no good.
Eli put it right back up.
God,
buddy.
he's big, he's strong.
Jonah got in that lane underneath that hoop with that drive because Eli was basically clearing it out for him. He was like an offensive lineman blocking and creating that hole for him to come in.
So the girls are down 17-4 with 9 minutes left in the first half. Hockey's losing 2-1.
I think Rice Lake has a Division I basketball player on their team.
Thanks for the updates, Legion of Loyal listeners.
Nice play.
H-Bot with 2.
Really good basketball, really good awareness on the floor as to who is open. H-Bot was cutting to the hoop. Easy two-pointer.
So who do you got on the whiteboard for baller of the game? I got two guys.
Who's your second? I know who the number one is.
Jonah Severson for good defense, good strong play. And a nice assist right there. Oh, too bad, almost. Jump ball, that's going to stick with River Falls. Yeah, Joey Butts, what did he have, 22, 24, something like that?
But he had, was it 18 or 20? He had 20 points in the first half.
Yes.
And they pretty much locked him down on the bench right now, which makes sense.
I just think Jonah's had a good, solid game tonight. Nothing flashy, but doing everything you're going to ask him to do.
Definitely.
And Preston, he's solid as usual, right?
Yep.
Just absolutely done nothing wrong all game. Fouled on the way to the hoop. That one's going to be on the floor.
That would have been the NBA. That would have been a guarantee, too.
Oh, that would have been the continuation. So that's the 7th foul. Is he going to the line here?
He is.
There you go. Misses the first. Preston with 12 tonight. He's just solid, right?
Every aspect of the game, offensively, defensively, awareness, being able to get that ball to the open shooter.
Cody Olson with a rebound, good positioning, using his lower unit to create some space and get the rebound. Nice tip away by Tyler Swanson. He'll pull up from 3. Why not? In and out, no good. Braden Gretz.
Travel.
A little slip on that and travel.
Yeah, he was falling backwards. He had to catch himself and did a little bit of a shuffle.
Joe Carafel, he's lobbying for Jonah Severson tonight.
There you go.
He's got 5 points, but there's a lot of stuff he does away from the ball, right?
Mm-hmm.
Getting a lot of minutes tonight, too. Up, under, no good. Cody Olson also having a nice game. A lot of rebounds. Pushes it forward to Preston Johnson. Far side, all the way over to Braden Gretz. Cody Olson. Preston, he'll pull from 3. Get in there, ball. No good. Jonah Severson with a rebound. We got a timeout. Boy, not many timeouts this game. It's just the second one of the game. That'll give us a second to go thank our sponsor, First National Bank of River Falls.
First National Bank of River Falls is a proud sponsor of River Falls High School. We've been sponsoring River Falls High School athletics for over 50 years. We're proud to support area students, student athletes, and educators within our schools. Together, we are building a better community, one child at a time.
Oh, yeah. Thank you, First National Bank of River Falls. They're over there on the hill in Prescott. They're downtown River Falls. And they're on the campus of the University of Wisconsin, River Falls. Proud sponsors of everything Wildcat Sport right here on the River Falls Sports YouTube network. 55-28 with 5:43 to go. And since about 10 minutes into the game, it's been all Wildcats.
Right, you mentioned it's the only second time out that's been called. when we called that first one, remember? We came out 2 3-pointers and a 2-pointer. All of a sudden, it was an 8-point spread, and we never looked back since then.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just noticing your setup here, Kevin. Again, everyone, we're standing here. We have this jail fence in front of us. He's got the equipment taped to the bars.
Taped to the railing.
To the railing to make this thing happen. It's craziness.
You just got a setting on some chairs.
Yeah, I asked him to bring some chairs up. He said, well, we had to put the equipment on the chairs, so there's no place for us to sit.
So what do they say? Binder twine and baling wire.
It is crazy.
Pretty much how we got this thing streamed together tonight to bring you all the action here at Mahtomedi. Mike Worm on the camera tonight. Mike doing a great job. Thanks for coming up here. You know, this is like an auction, Mike. You come up in the booth, say, "Hey, I might want to do the camera." You're sold right there.
You're committed.
You're committed
actually.
At that point.
Oh, a little bit of a block there. Oh, that was a shot clock violation.
Yes.
Brody had to put that ball up right away. There was awareness on the floor of the Zephyrs, so they knew that he was going to have to shoot, so went up and got that block.
Oh, nice feed down low. He got away there, did Ethan Felling. He got loose, and a nice dish. Butts back in the basketball game. He does have 22. He's the obvious choice for baller of the game, but I'm just going to go a little deeper. He's going to win about 5 of those this year. And I don't know. I just want to talk to Joan and ask him what's different this year than last year with his basketball prowess.
You know, in high school, you realize how much players mature.
Yes.
He just his game is mature.
Sure, it has.
You know, and the reality too is he got a lot of playing time as a sophomore. So this is his 3rd season on the varsity floor. Things have had to have slowed up for him, and what I mean by that is that he's able to see things a lot better, and he's making it happen because he can see the floor better.
Right.
But you know, I've stated a number of times, you've stated as well, as far as his passing and his maturity. But man, he's able to finish around the hoop a lot better now than he had last year.
Yeah, I agree. Little body there. That foul, I think, is on Ethan Felling. It's going to send Preston Johnson to the line. Snowman now 8 fouls. Preston Johnson misses the first. (55-32). Michael Schmitz palms up. He says, "What are you guys doing? Need some help." Oh, a nice baseline move. Quick feet there. Loses the handle. Dish down low, and what do we got?
Foul on Preston over the back.
Jacob Hansen back in the game. Seventh team foul.
It's a credit to Preston. I mean, we're 4 minutes left in the game. That's the only second foul, and he's out on the floor a lot. It shows a lot about his IQ on the basketball court and what to do, how to do it, the timing of when to do it. Outstanding all-around player, and he's only a junior.
It's very calm and in control.
Very much so.
A little full court pressure.
Yep. You know where that comes into play. With that shot clock, if you put some pressure on, they can take some time on the half court. It really compresses that shooting clock time frame down.
It does. Butts up under, no good. Jacob Hansen tries to get the rebound. I think Jacob is fouled, and he's going to go to the line.
He was in really good position there. He actually had 2 Zephyrs, sort of one directly behind him, one off to the side, but he had position on both of them.
That's the 9th. Fouls starting to rack up here.
As I shared, it's nice to come over here, have this game every season against Mahtomedi. We're the same size of schools, great competition. The one challenge that we have with that is in Wisconsin, as far as state rankings, it's very difficult for people from not around this area for rankings for the Wisconsin teams, and it'll hurt them a little bit, but man, they're playing so well. I think it's going to be hard not to take notice of River Falls and how well they're playing.
Yeah.
Nicely done.
Right on cue.
Brody Gretz, the three-pointer.
58. Yeah, we haven't had a close game yet.
No. Not in the end. We've had close games to begin with.
Maybe
at halftime and maybe having to scramble to win the game in the end. I mean, New Richmond was one of those. We weren't winning until, halfway through the fourth quarter, halfway through the second half.
We were down by 7 with 6 minutes left, I believe, won by 10.
And we pulled out, That says a lot of the fortitude of the Wildcat team. They just solidly keep going after it. And they had that wherewithal to be able to take it and finish it off. Finishing a game is extraordinarily difficult to be consistent doing that, and they've shown that at least through these first 4 games of the season. Joey wanted to. No.
Jonah, fadeaway, kiss off the glass. Give the kid the baller. He earned it right there.
He finished it off, didn't he?
Little fadeaway, 8-foot kiss off the glass. Severson was 7 tonight, but playing just solid defense tonight again for the Wildcats. Ooh, Rainbow, no good. Joey Butts almost had the rebound taken away by Mark Graff. Got a blocking foul.
Blocking foul on Brody.
Eighth. Short. Oh, nice job, Jacob Hansen. Nice pass, though, from Gretz.
Yeah. Brody did a real good hustle play. He had the foul down here on this side, and then he went down there after the ball amongst 2 of the Mahtomedi Zephyrs, came out of there, drove that ball down the floor, and had that wonderful dish for 2-pointers, for a 2-pointer.
So when I go down to the floor and do the interview, you're going to control my volume on 4 right here, okay? So if I'm too loud or not loud enough, 4 is the magic number.
Okay.
I can't tell until I start barking into that thing, and you'll know, and you'll be like, too much, not enough.
Well, so you'll do the on the floor mic.
Yeah, I'm going to use the floor mic for that. Our handheld ones haven't been working that good, so I just been using my floor mic. It's working great. So.
Makes sense, because you know it's working right now, right?
It's working, so we're not going to mess around with anything else. 62-34, your score's correct. Just over 2 minutes to go. I'm going to pull this up here, right here.
Yeah,
the swinging bridge baller of the game is going to be Jonah Severson tonight. He's got himself 7 points and a real solid game. We're going to ask him about his season this year as compared to last year, see what he thought about the shot clock and his team. maybe a peek forward to Friday night, too, if he wants to go there. We'll see. Jacob Hansen backs it in. That kid's getting minutes. He's a good player. Cody Olson for 3. No. Cody almost with a steal, just tipped out of bounds. That will stick with Mahtomedi. I want to put an N in there, Mahtomedi. It says Mahtomedi. The Zephyrs. Foul. That might be on Cal Dumond, who's in the game. No, Mason Novak, not Dumond. So yeah, Mason Novak in the game and Cal Dumond. That one's no good. Cody Olson rips it out of there. And
Nicely
good.
done.
Jacob Hansen with 2 more. I like Jacob Hansen. These kids getting more minutes all the time and doing everything the coach has asked him to do. And a few more points, 5 more tonight for Jacob Hansen. Back iron, no good. 38 seconds. Scrum on the floor. Possession arrow is with Mahtomedi. And good. Probably last possession right here. Runner out, huh? And there it is. Your final tonight, River Falls 64, Mahtomedi Zephyrs 37. Your baller of the game is going to be Mr. Jonah Severson. So you can see here on the screen, so I'm going to leave this up here, so put us in the right side, okay? All right. I'll be right back. See you courtside, fellas.
Sounds good. Right. Yeah, this one, it's a little bit better to pan out, see a little bit more of the court. See, that way it minimizes you having to move the camera as much, and it's better for the audience at home. Right.
I'll test this. How's that?
Yep.
Is that good?
Sounds
All right.
good. So you see him right there? Yep. Yeah.
Coach has some really nice things to say to his team here tonight. Head coach Zach Campbell just finishing up his very positive post-game conference with his team.
Yeah, this is just a different animal for us to play here in Minnesota with the 35-second clock. Now, he's getting a hold of Jonah to give him the award for the evening.
Jonah Severson, baller of the game. I think he earned it. I mean, he threw 7 points on the board tonight, but there's a lot of things you're doing away from the ball. Talk to us a little bit about difference from last year to this year. I'm noticing a big difference with Jonah Severson on the basketball court. How do you feel?
I feel like a big part of it for me is just like finding my role this year. I mean, last year I knew what my job was, but I feel like this year I just know a way to execute it way better than I did last year. And I feel like this team just molds better than any team I've ever been a part of before.
That's good. So defense, does this team revolve around your defense, and are you the starter of that defense?
I feel like a lot of teams misunderstand us. I feel like a lot of teams say that we're like a shooting team, we're a scoring team, but obviously tonight, as you see, like we can step up, we can play a lot of defense, and that's how we're going to win a lot of these games, especially in a good conference like the BRC. Just got to step up, play defense, lock down, and we're going to hit our shots, and we're going to win games.
How about the shot clock tonight? What'd you think of that?
Honestly, only like two times it happened to us where we got close and we got the buzzer, but honestly, it played perfectly fine into our hands, and honestly, didn't matter to the score.
Hey, 4-0 on the road to start the season. Memorial coming into the Cat's Den Friday night. You want to look ahead to that? What's on your mind for Friday night?
A win. What's on my mind is a win. It's a big win for us too heading into the season. We just got to win that game, keep moving forward. I mean, obviously this 4-0 start propels us into that, and it's definitely something the teams watch, and we're on notice right now. Everybody sees us right now, and we just got to keep moving forward and keep winning.
Well, we're looking forward to that one. Jonah, hey, real nice game. Your game has really matured. Proud of you. You're doing a great job. Come here. Here you go. So, baller of the game right there. Some hardware. I got 3 more for you to hand out. So you have to give 2 to the Gretz brothers and 1 to Preston Johnson as well, who didn't get one. So, congratulations, man.
Thank you,
all right, great game. We'll see
Yep.
you Friday night.
Sounds good.
All right. I'm gonna get your picture too. Let me get your picture real quick. Take this right back upstairs to Ariel Avestras.
Sounds good. Great interview with Jonas Severson, baller of the game. He gets a little trophy this year. He's going to hand out the other 2 with the Gretz brothers, as well as Preston, who have not received theirs from earlier games this season. Again, we're 4-0 going into a major big game against Eau Claire Memorial here this coming Friday, our first home game. So first game out of 5 that we get to play at home. They've done an outstanding job up until this point. As Jonah had stated, people are taking notice, and it's not as much as the wins. Yeah, the wins are important, but what they're paying notice of is that these are significant big wins. They're not really close games. The River Falls has been able to close these games out really big. It's been very impressive to see that. It's been fun to watch it. We're going to hit it again Friday at the Cat's Den. Hopefully, we'll see some good basketball there too. I'm sure it will be. Memorial's a really, really tough team. Be a really good matchup for us this time of the season.
Hey, not only has Jonah matured as a basketball player, he's maturing as a person.
Yeah. You can just tell by the way he's speaking.
Very, very articulate, wasn't he?
Yeah,
and well
very
thought
articulate,
out.
very eloquent in what he said, and he was straight to the point. He wasn't really mincing words. And so, what do you expect for this next Friday? And he says, a win.
Right.
It's exactly where we want to be.
A win. So I think we'd just put a big red bow around this thing and call it good from Mahtomedi tonight. Your River Falls Wildcats 64, the Mahtomedi Zephyrs 37. Wildcats start out with a 4-0 start to their season. 4 road wins. We're coming home Friday night. We'll see you then, 7:15. Until then, on behalf of Mike Worm, Mr. Ariel Avestras, I'm Kevin Westhouse saying see you Friday. Good night, everyone.
Have a good evening.